What it is a swimmer's monitoring system. The band is selected from 4 different levels of swimmer's experience level. So you've got a zero swimmer, which is a dry band. The instant it becomes immersed, it will alarm. The band is always in communication with the hub. Both the band and the hub alarm at the same time. They both strobe red and white, and that has a siren built into it. This has a less audible alarm, but still an audible alarm. The neat thing is you're purchasing a system that's designed to allow your children to stay in the pool safely, and it grows as they do, with 4 different levels from dry, 0 up through 3, expert. We're covering all the gamut.
So if you set it on like one of the first levels, they can be in the water but not underwater for so long, or what does it sense?
For so long. They are kids are going to be kids. They're going to dive for pennies. The point being, even a beginning swimmer, which would be a level 1, their submersible time is probably about 12 seconds. And then this will alarm. And if it does alarm, the only way you can stop it from alarming is to get the band and bring it to the hub. So you've got to remove the person from the pool, obviously. That's kind of the whole point. But there's some other options that are available with this. Since it is completely wireless and rechargeable, you can take the system anywhere you go. It's worn around the neck as a lanyard. The system itself is very light. It's actually a neutrally buoyant material, so worn around the neck, not tightly, it actually just kind of floats. But it's always faced forward because this is what you don't want to be submerged for too long. That's the whole point.
How many bands operate? I see. How many can you operate off of one hub?
Each hub will handle up to 256 bands at one time. This is actually developed first in the commercial world, and we've kind of the base commercial system comes with 12 bands, and it's a 12-band charger. Should you have a bigger facility, you can actually bridge hubs.
Okay.
So that they'll.
Well, how about on a smaller? We're residential. Mm-hmm. On a smaller scale, what's the price point?
Our base system, which is it is one hub, a 4-band charger, and 1 band, is suggested at $449.
Okay. And then how much per band after that?
Suggested retail again, $149.
Okay.
So
less than $1,000.
We've had people ask us what are some good monitor systems, and we've had a hard time coming up with something that would work. What's the battery life? Like if somebody was not swimming but they wanted their child to wear it, like if they were going to be in the backyard, what's the length in between charges?
It's 8 to 10 hours.
8 to 10 hours. So every morning.
For both the hub and as you can see, the whole system's kind of designed to mate together. They all charge together, and into the base.
So you have a charging station somewhere else, and you bring it all back and charge it all at the same time, and then take it out to use it.
Charging time is about 4 hours, from 0 to full charge. So you've got a system that grows with the children, or if you've got children of different ages, using one product that all works together. The neat part is, this is a new product to our industry. We just launched in November. When they become more prevalent, you can actually just take the band over to your neighbor's house, should they have one, and mate it, and then you're protected at their house, and vice versa. Bring it back home, then mate it to yours, and you're back on. But it's radio frequency technology. It's always on, meaning the band and the base are always communicating. It's basically a double fail-safe that way.
Is there any indicator that the battery charges out?
If one of let's say the hub if the hub dies, the bands will alert.
Okay.
So you've got a system you're no longer protected.
Okay.
If a band dies, it can't alert, but the hub will, because it's lost communication.
Okay.
On the topic of that, you've got about a 300-foot range in any direction, so 600.
That's pretty good.
Point is, you can actually dial that down. If you've got kids in the backyard and you've got a close backyard, you can bring it down to about 50 feet. And should they leave the hub, it'll alarm. It's a different alarm than an immersion alarm. So people aren't freaking out, but that it's taken out, it's out of reach. It's not communicating anymore.
That's actually cool. Also, that's a whole nother.
The second biggest question: can I put it on my pet? There's no reason you can't. It's not designed to be like that, but
Yeah.
pets don't understand. They go in the water and they're going to be in the water,
Yeah.
and it's going to